And we're back. It's time to ask some demons about some demons. On the terrace, I think he said. Shoom. Wow, they really managed to do a lot with like one set. Hey, do you know about gobblers? So the clever one hadn't been eaten? If no one wants it, then perhaps... Golbez, of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends led armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you'd better flee. Though soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. Ugh. Yo, Spider-Man, what you know about Golbez? If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. No, he's fucked. Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They're very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, yes, she did. It seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. Ugh, the tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Golbez? I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. Ugh, the tasty one. I think that's what I'm gonna have people call me from now on. Trash? No, no, you call me the tasty one. So, Trash, what have you learned? No, first off, you call me the tasty one. Welcome back, Trash. Were you able to learn aught of value? Golbez is a real bad hombre. So countless void-sent answer to the archfiends, who in turn answer to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmiglione's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez? Gobbles? How do we reach Gobbles if he... No, that's a Nazi. How do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. Hero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Ajdaya. If there is a faint possibility of that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want us to lend you your strength. I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? I've forgotten the way of my world already. If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? Surely you must desire something. Name it. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you've no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? Didn't I already say that? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in either. That's all you had to say. Everything else is superfluous. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle? I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with Aether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. Not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this. We should be able to find a mound here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little Aether should suffice. Are you ready? Yeah, fucking let's go. Get the shit out of here.
There it is.
I don't want to ride that.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
Okay. Wow, wowee, it's like a city. Oh, it is just a swamp town from fucking, Elden Ring. Like jail, do I have to like beat up the biggest guy?
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing you here? Let me have some.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word.
Comes at a
Follow
price, though. 5 days off your life, buddy. My abode. The others don't come here, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing Aether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. It is a void sense nature to consume, their sole purpose, even if the pursuit of Aether may lead to their undoing, that many succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Alright. Nowhere to run. Having given you due warning, Zero would leave you to your own devices. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the void sent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn serve Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we've learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. Yandere Plaza. You're going too, of course? In which case, I shall accompany you. I wish only to observe. Do not expect me to help. Honey, I wouldn't dream of it. Heroes now accompanying you. Then it's settled. I'm ready when you are. Ready? Then lead the way. I leave it to you to decide with whom you speak. Zero is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Zero behind by... Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. I got it. Zero's house. I call this my abode, but spend hardly any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's aether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another's soul. Dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am in a place all my own. Alright. It's very, new age of ya. To walk around with her like that. You're her minion, then? You know I don't take minions. He has some questions, and I want you to answer them. What's the deal with Golbez? Golbez? I don't know that one. Only Skathic. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I could tell ya. Skathic was a powerful voidsent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez. Wanna kinda take in the place. What are you doing? Whose likeness is this, you ask? The hero who will save the world. I'm waiting for the day he comes. Or was it a she? I can't remember the details. I don't know how long I've been waiting, or why I even wait. Could you be the hero, perhaps? No, I don't think so. Something tells me I'll know him when I meet him, or her. I'll just have to keep waiting. Alright. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I don't recall this statue, though. However it came to be here, I certainly didn't wish for it. Woodface, what are you doing? Oh, you're just kind of stamping around, alright.
You're one of the mortals, is it true? When you die over there, you really die?
Yeah.
So it is, so it is. What brings you here, then?
Eternal life.
Oh yeah, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. But recently, he stopped doing that. Instead, he's just been eating everything.
Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he's about to make a move. You big chungus, what you got to say to me?
Bro, stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away.
No, tell me about Golbez.
Golbez. I've heard the name before. Oh, I remember. Always speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
A crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this?
Farfarello.
Farfarello, okay.
He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw.
I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more. Satisfied with what you've learned? Well, let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. Go talk to Farfanugan. Seems the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. Okay. I guess I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us, constantly in fear of being devoured. He seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Ciriato. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat, but won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's aether. Such is their relationship. But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume? Yeah, probably. Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way.
Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Or his chair's dark because I killed him.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it.
Leave it, baby.
My lords, they were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna make him into earrings.
This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. Gonna bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. If the very notion wasn't absurd! Drifting our gloom, drowned in darkness. As what were you?
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Oh, sure they can.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
More dragon sippy.
The dragon's
Oh,
ether,
yeah, more dragon sippy.
all that remains.
The insolence! Know your place!
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain. This way. The Void Sent here don't answer to a master. They can do as they please, but all must answer to hunger, and seek out prey when they need aether. Except Farfarello and Seriato, that is, they are content to take from one another. Barring an incident, they dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Seriato will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Barshan, what's happening, buddy? 'Twas in order to strike down the cloud of darkness that my sister crossed over into the void. What befell her after she vanished into the gate? How did she become Golbez's captive? These things and more I hope to learn on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, stuck in a rock. On the mosh. Look at you little wiener. Oh, whatever will I do now? Seriato, this is rather unexpected. Where's Farfignude? Oh, he isn't here anymore. He left. Yeah, that's it. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. What more do you want me to say? Oh, shit. And off he flees, as he is wont to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Seriato's behavior? I don't... He seemed frightened. I doubt it. Had he been threatened, we wouldn't have found him in one place. No, he would run in circles until he could run in no more. That's his nature. As he says, Farfarello is gone, but that is quite unusual. As is the fact that Seriato, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee, but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually... No, we must go after Seriato now. Oh, right, I can't. Well... I'm so hungry I might die, but I can't. Not while someone's near. Alright, Chinchilla, what the fuck's up? Seriato, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. The wind rises. What is he talking about? After him. Stunning New York City real estate. You can have this rock-strewn half a home for only $4,800 a month. Einstein, man, what's happening, buddy? The Void Scent is too weak to create its own domain. It must join with others for protection. Alternately, it might devour them in a bid to become stronger, but in doing so, risk losing its sense of self. 'Tis an unenviable struggle. Okay. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. Having a bath. What's gotten into you? What do you mean the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbaricia! Barbaricia? Who the fuck is that? We must flee, all of us. There's no time. I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. What are you running from? I already told you, Barbaricia, the Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say? We'll be devoured or forced to serve to fight in the crusade, but it makes no difference. In the end, we're all eaten by her or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to serve an Archfiend, not you. Not you who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You who now speak as though you were Barbaricia's minion. There's only one explanation. He ate Farfarello, didn't he? Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? And not just a portion of his aether, but his entire being? How did you know? It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farfarello's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it. Farfarello didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbaricia more than anything, hated the endless fighting, so he begged me to devour him that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. For all the good it did, I can still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightened. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness in part endures. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this. In making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that desperation has joined with Seriato's fear, driving him to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me or Farfarello, but there's nowhere to go, nowhere. Then tell me about Barbaricia. I would know who it is we face. It's too late. She's as good as here. No one can escape her winds. No one.
Barbaricia! She's come!
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
Aw.
One of the Archfiends approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
What's up, beautiful?
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
Alliteration.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear.
Oh, Adami Mommy, okay.
And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Oh, now it's personal.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us.
Hey, he's a smart cookie, huh?
Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Oh, alright.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
Your teeth look like chiclets. So do yours, though.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Yeah, Stinian's like
Scarmiglione,
5
I need
dragons
not
at this
skulking
point.
shadow to claim what is mine.
Yeah, Barbarella, you tell us.
If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
Bye, Barbarella. I miss you.
What's the plan then?
Go fucking kick her ass. Let's go.
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
Alright, let me call 7 friends.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbaricia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbaricia struck down. Were it not for us, she would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? No. For what? She took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. There is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters now. Oh, I guess quick arm. A word of warning. Barbaricia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an Archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the memorial will suffice. Yeah, I'll try. I make no guarantees, though. You do that, and if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Ajdaya. If another Archfiend were to fall, Golbez surely would be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. The fuck? Alright. Indeed. If our struggles with Scarmiglione taught us aught, 'tis that we must hold nothing back when facing an Archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nizrok. What is Nizrok?
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
Anastinian farted forever.
Leave these ones to us.
Alright.
I see to Barbaricia.
Alright. Alright, let me call 7 friends. Storm's Crown is now accessible.